All right, gang, I've got a mess on my hands and I'm hoping you guys can help me figure it out. I've got one lantern that doesn't work. I got one lantern that does. However, this little guy here, this Sentry with a little plastic collar, I think you've seen those. They've got a little top like this. I'm going to try and put the two lanterns together and make something cool. So if you're into that, stick around and let's do this. All right, here's my parts. I took this apart and took this valve out, and then this is the remains of another lantern that I have that I like. It's pretty cool. I just cleaned this up with some wool and got it cleaned up. And then here's the globe for this. I don't have a globe for this, so I'm going to try and put this basket in here and try to put this all back together and see what we can get. So I think this, let's see, I wanted to take this little ring off of here. Give it a little twist. There we go. And for now, snap this closed. I'm going to try and drop this in here just like that and line up these holes, because I think this can go right back up in here. Might have to drill this out. Let's see. Yep. Gonna have to drill that out a bit. So let me pull this back out. Yeah, that fits in there. But that's gonna have to be a little bit bigger. I'll be right back. All right, so it's only a little bit. So I'm gonna use this reamer. And I got to tell you, if you ever are out and you're out yard sailing or whatever, this is a reamer that would actually go on a pipe, you know, like an industrial pipe man's in the field for like doing sprinklers and like rigid conduit. This reamer is the best reamer that I've ever had, and I use it, I mean, all the freaking time. I just like the size of it. And watch this. I don't even have to get the drill bit out. I think I can auger this out. I'm already there. Boom. All right. So let's try this again. Let's go back down in here. This is going to have to open still to get the mantle in. So I'm going to turn it, so this will be this way, and this will be this way. So it'll be, I have to pay attention of how this goes back together. So I need to get this open. Okay. And then this went down first. I'm not even sure what that does, but I remember it. Oh, it holds the glass down at the bottom. That's what it does. And this went up from the bottom. Now it's going to go through both of the bases. There we go. And then our nut. Guess what, everybody? My company gifted me Meta glasses. They are glasses that have a camera in them, and I dropped them off last week at the optometrist, and they're gonna put my subscription into the Meta glasses. Now, what I plan on doing with them is figuring out how I can go live at the swap meet next summer or go live at the garage sales. So what I don't know is how, what I need is like a text to speech way. So like when you guys type something, it goes into my earbud, or because these have it's not an earbud actually. They're bone. You know, the sound is actually in the arm of the. So I can receive messages through just the side of the glasses. It's pretty cool. So I think I'm looking for something that will work with YouTube, that will take the text to speech, so I can hear. So you guys could say, "Hey, Steve, go back," and I can walk back. Otherwise, I'll just be checking my phone all the time. I don't know. It's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. We'll see what happens. Also, I might be able to do, like projects like this. You might be able to see more what I'm doing. So that's kind of cool too. All right. So back to the project. So this is going to be one-sided. And let's see. I needed to get this element back in. How did that go in? Did that just push in? Yeah, it did. I remember now. This goes in. Not sure what that does, but it's important. It was in there. Get in there. There we go. And then this, I think that just poked in there. Yep. And now I can just tighten this. Let's see. That needs to come off. And I need to tighten this down here. There we go. And we're still the way I wanted it. Now this goes back in there. It's kind of dirty. Back in there like that. And then this. We need to clean our globe. Filthy little booger. What I want to do is make kind of like a collar. We're gonna have to see what we can do with that. There's our globe. And that'll fit. Where does it go like that? I should have paid more attention of how that came apart. But I'm pretty sure that goes down and snaps the globe into place. Maybe. Let me look. Push harder down there. Okay, so now this goes on there. The mantle would go on there. This little heat diffuser would go on there. There we go. Nope, that's got to go on first. So the globe's got to come out. That seats down. Not sure what that does. I think it just kind of helps dissipate some of the heat away. This gets pushed down onto the globe. There we go. Then this closes. Then this would go on there like that. And that keeps everything together. There we go. We got a sweet lantern. Check that bad boy out. I freaking love it. Let me turn it like this. We have a lantern inside of a lantern. Now let's see what we can do to fancy up the bottle and get a mantle, and we'll try it out. Okay. I don't need to make a collar because we already have one. Oh, I dropped a screw. It's like a little mini North Star. That screw went on tour, man. Woo! I found it though. I found it. Let me get it screwed in here real quick before I lose it again. Hey, babe. It's raining again, huh?
Yes. I'm transplanting trees.
Transplanting trees? That sounds
30 hands.
awesome. There it is. There's the collar back on it. Now let's get a bottle and a mantle. All right. So to change the mantle, take that off and then flip this open. That's not too bad. And I think these just push down on top of them. Let me see. Directions: slide mantle over, light bottom of mantle. Yeah, you don't have to tie these. I think they just push on. I think I'm gonna have to take this off. I think these just push right on. Sort of. Where's the hole? You get a pencil. Yeah, here. Okay. Oh, you know what? What's this? This comes out. Yeah, this comes out. By design, I bet. Yeah. There we go. And then I think this, you just want this. top to poke out. Like so. Pull this out. Yeah, I think that's the money. And then you just push that back in. Like so. Let's see. Better touch that off. And then let's hope I don't touch it putting this thing on. There we go. Ooh, thanks, babe. Pizza. All right. Whoa. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Okay. Okay. Touch that baby off. Nice. All right. Thanks for hanging out. That was fun. It kind of looks like a little mini North Star, doesn't it? I love it. All right, everybody. Until next time, we'll see you around.